Okay.
I'm just delighted that you all asked me if I would give the history of the Italian dinner party and the sausage making. And I said, oh, I'd be just delighted because we have so many wonderful new new members now, that I would like them to know more about what happened to the club over the years and how we got to having this wonderful dinner that Nick and I volunteered to make the sausage, and I volunteered to make the sauce, and so forth and so on. So we thought, gee whiz, let's give it a try. And the kitchen wasn't completed yet, so I said I was willing to do it at my home and then carry all the stuff over to the club. So that's what we did. And it was a tremendous success. And the board of directors thought, well, let's not charge anybody for the first dinner, because we only had about 65 people coming to it. The club was young, and a lot of the members didn't participate because there wasn't anything to participate to. So that's why we started this anniversary party, and I think we had 60-some members the first year, and the board of directors said, nobody pays for it. We'll sell a lot of wine. And so my husband was on the board, Steve Olson was on the board, and they got together and had these little carts and put the wine and went around and sold all this wonderful wine, and that's how we managed to pay for the party that year. Well, during the year, everybody said, we hope we can do that party again, because it was such a huge success and we loved it. I think that it should be a tradition. So that's how the tradition started. We did it again next year. It grew, and now it's just a done thing. People are very happy all during the year. They bring it up and say, oh, I can't wait for the anniversary party, and the little children would come up to me and say, Miss Jane, when are we going to have spaghetti again? We like the spaghetti. So I got a big kick out of the children, and the one thing about having this party is that it is truly a wonderful family affair. People brought their children, and this made me very happy, because I'm one of 9 children, and I know how beautiful it is to have families attend, and they did. They brought their children here, and everybody loved it, and you could just tell going down the line when they just fill their little plates with spaghetti, and some of them didn't care for the sausage, but they sure did like the spaghetti. So that's how really and truly the tradition started, and then my husband was for it 100%, and then when the kitchen was completed, then the board of directors got involved. All of this was volunteer workers. In other words, when I say volunteer, all the board of directors took a part in it. They got behind the tables, and they did all the serving, and this would make it so unique, because I loved it because the members got involved, and the members got to know one another by being involved, and it grew into something that we decided, hey, this really has to be a tradition. I believe in tradition, and tradition gets people involved, members involved, and the members volunteered to help make the sausage. They do that. There are 9 of us that meet on Thursday before the anniversary party, and Sue Sakers gets all these girls together, and they come downstairs, and we make the sausage. Then we have a 9-holer who usually is the president. Her responsibility is getting people to serve, volunteering to serve. All this is volunteering, and the members, we love the kitchen. We love the people who work in the kitchen, and we call them during this affair, we call them our runners, because when we run out of spaghetti, hey, buddy, we need more spaghetti, bring spaghetti, hey, there's such an involvement between the workers in the kitchen and the members. And I'm happy to say that when all the members decided that this should be a tradition, that they came to Nick and I and said, look, what do you think? And I said, we got to do this every year. If we're not around, someone else will do it for us. But we're not going to be around forever. But once the tradition is made, you'll never lose it. You will never, never lose it. Just like family traditions. Once they get started, there's an expression in Italian about families. La famiglia means the family. And this club is one big family. Everybody works together. Everybody does things together. We never have any trouble getting help. Everyone's excited about whatever goes on at this club. I just love it. The members are great. And now we old people are, I don't know, we're going by the wayside, but we don't care. We've got a great group of young people who are now running the club. They're doing great things. And look at what's happening in the decorating of this club. It's great. It's different. It's wonderful. So that's just about it. I think everybody's very happy, and I've been blessed. I think God has me here for a reason, and one of my reasons is this club, being a member and I volunteer for everything that they have in this club. If they can use me, I go. And I think that's the way with everybody. The last event was what Larry Nelson did, which I thought was absolutely great, and I hope that becomes a yearly thing. And we had no trouble getting the members to work, etc., etc. God bless you all. I love being a member of this club. I will continue working for the club, and that is it. Bye-bye. Buonasera.